Hi, my name is Coral Roman. I'm going to be conducting your interview today.
Pleasure to meet you. My name is Lazaro Velez.
Pleasure to meet you, Lazaro. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Well, first, thank you for the opportunity to interview. This question actually reminds me a little bit about an assignment I had earlier this year, in which I was told to write about myself. It had been the first time I began to actually put into words who I felt I was. And at that time, I was completing the assignment really to get it over with, get the grade, and move on. Kind of like other students do in school, in some cases. Now, during that time, it was when I was completing that assignment, I began to actually realize what was important to me. And it had been the people I met. 3 years ago, talk of school was something that I was really just kind of just going along with, just going with the flow because everybody was. And especially because of my age. Class was graduating, and I especially wanted to give a diploma to my grandmother. Now, during that time, I was actually working while going to Penn Foster. And I was kind of just pacing at it, and I was at 70% when I had gotten this assignment earlier this year. And when I completed it was when I actually started to take my schoolwork seriously. And at that point, I began to realize, along with my goals and how much I admired people, I wanted to be the best I could to myself, along with to everyone around me. And in doing so, I knew that I couldn't just hold on to just the work ethic. Now, I believe that is one tremendous trait to have and one that you can't teach. So I am blessed to actually have the opportunity to have worked and met those people to feel the way I feel today. Now, in finishing that assignment though, it's actually what opened the door for me to complete school and get my high school diploma. So something that was just a talk and I was just going with the flow actually ended up being a strong tool under my belt, in which it opened up college, the door for college. And that's something that felt tremendous to me. I was walking into HCC, and that's, as a matter of fact, Hillsborough Community College in Tampa, Florida, and I felt proud. I had this sense of serotonin, accomplishment and everything, and I was asking all the questions, and I felt like nobody even needed to say anything to me. I just went everywhere, and I knew what I needed to do, and that almost lifted a weight off my shoulders because I felt like I was one step closer to my goals. And in doing so, it made me proud and has kept me motivated to continue to do so. In which down the road, I believe that I will no longer have that barrier that will keep me from opening a door like this to somebody else. Because ultimately, I believe that we are great on our own, but we are greater amongst others. And that's all I want to accomplish.